Well, we're in the home stretch now, so why don't we finish strong? Go! Okay, so two things need to happen. I either need to find the Requiem of Spirit to get Child Link to the Desert Colossus to go to Jabu Jabu's belly, or I just have to find the location of the Spirit Temple. Don't know what'll happen first, but we'll see. So why don't we just go where I know I need to go? And that is Zora's Fountain. Part of me is starting to wonder if the Requiem of Spirit isn't going to be somewhere where I'm going. What did I overlook where it could have been? Like, it can be in any stray spot at this point. But I absolutely need to find the Requiem, because there's no way I can get Child Link through the desert. And while my experiment did bear some amazing results, it won't function for me because Adult Link can't beat Baronade. I have to have the Boomerang. So hopefully I find the Requiem soon. Now if the Ice Cavern entrance is the Spirit Temple, that does provide me quite a good stroke of luck, because what that says to me is that anything on the child side of the Spirit Temple that is, like, only accessible via Child Link is unnecessary. So that alone would already cut out some of the temple. I mean, Adult Link can explore virtually like 75-80% of the dungeon, but that still would cut out a decent chunk, a few chests at the very least. But that's if the Spirit Temple is at the Ice Cavern entrance. That would be the best case scenario. Because as of right now, I still haven't found the Bolero of Fire, which can get Child Link to the bottom of the well entrance where the Fire Temple is. I still haven't found Gerudo Training Ground, which could be at the Forest Temple entrance. It could also be here. It is still a mystery. And hey, look, the stray blue fire that I would have used to thaw you out, well, I don't got it. Sorry, King. Mweep. Okay. So first things first. There's underneath all this ice, and then there's something in the distance. What do we got? We have... Ooh. It doesn't look... That's just a dungeon map, okay. Didn't look like a consumable, so... Now I just gotta see... Oh! That's a green note. I want that to be Minuet. Please be Minuet. I'll take Saria's song, but I'll also take Minuet. It's the Minuet! Alright! I have access to the Sacred Forest Meadow as Adult Link. Oh, that's even better. Now, also, I need to get up before I drown. Please? Okay. There we go. I can make things a little easier. But we got the warp song, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. So if this doesn't work, I still have the Sacred Forest Meadow. So let's find out. Gerudo Training Ground, absolutely useless. So I made the right call. So now I can go there, and I'll see what's in the Forest Temple entrance, which at this rate, I think it is the Spirit Temple. Also, Sheik gives me something here. The Bolero of... Okay, that works. So I have bottom of the well access now. Now, I don't necessarily have to do the bottom of the well. It could just be a red herring, but I have access to the bottom of the well now. So I still have to find the Requiem. And I'm a fool! There we go, another ice trap. Although I will gladly take the hearts you guys give me. I seem to be a little low there. Okay. So this has to be Spirit Temple. That's what I'm thinking. Unless I'm really overlooking something, very distinct possibility, but unless I'm overlooking something, this is the Spirit Temple. Spirit Temple it is. Okay, so that means nothing on the child side of this dungeon is necessary, because I can't access this as Child Link. Now, I guess while I'm just talking aloud here, because this would be kind of a neat idea, because as you've probably already seen, the game for the Randomizer mod has already modded a few things, like Deku Tree's mouth being open as adult, the boulders being gone in the Death Mountain Crater when you go there as a kid, so you can access the Forest Temple entrance. It would be kind of neat if they could make it so that, let's just say for greens, like a climbable surface or some vines on the side of the walkway going up to this as a kid. And then you could go into this place as a kid. And then you just do whatever dungeon is in there. Like, let's just say, like the Spirit Temple here. If I had those vines going up to the entrance here, Child Link could do this. And then I could do, like, the child side version of this things. Like, you could still make it so that the hook shot is still necessary to get up to the entrance as the adult. Like, it'd be kind of fun where it's like... Actually, yeah, that's just gonna happen. I just think my traction would have made it so that I would have gotten sucked in. Didn't want that. But yeah, it's like, the vines could only be present as Child Link, so it could be like, oh, hey, 7 years down the way, the vines disappeared, and you wouldn't be able to climb your way up. Like, that would be kind of neat. Nice. Ooh, heart. Take. Okay. Well, we are... That helps. That's the best part. I don't necessarily have to defeat you, I just don't want to get grabbed by you. Alright. Still looking for a Requiem, wherever it may be. And if I don't find it, then I'm going on a wild goose chase around Hyrule. Okay. Oops. Both. Okay, so I probably will have to do some things on the child side. But I don't have to go, like... I'm actually not sure how far up I'd have to go. The dungeon would have to assume I could still access it, and not soft lock things. So I think there was one randomizer I did once, and it might have been like an earlier version of it, where like things might have not had all their logic intact. Ice? Ooh! Oh, they even renamed it to Blue Fire Arrow. Nice! Ooh, I like that addition. Oh, so that means if I felt like it... Oh, and it even calls it there too. That just makes that arrow so much better. But I'm 2 bottles away from having a full inventory screen. This is cool. Anyways, fire magic. Ooh, and that was even quicker too. Nice. So many cool things have been done since I last played this. Alright. Alright, still the Requiem I'm looking for. That's the big ticket. Ha ha! There we go. I think I am basically a go mode now. Okay. That is excellent. This is almost over. Okay. But I still need to find keys to get me up in this temple. So, exploration still has to be done. Oh, there you are. There we go. Alright, this is good. I am very low on bombs. So, I still have, I think, my original 20 stack of bomb shoe. That's actually impressive. Alright. So, it's keys that I'm looking for. Okay, got a key. That's good. I just gotta get my way out of here. Okay, do I need... I don't think I need to go further up, because I think all that's gonna do is use keys to waste keys. So I think all I have to do is just keep going up. Because again, the dungeon has to assume I need to be able to get places without soft locking myself out of small keys. So there has to be assumptions there. Okay. Now, burn! Gotcha. Huh, stunned him too. Interesting. Alright, I'm liking this. We're making progress. It's good that I've already got the mirror shield too, so I'm just doing this as a formality, and possible keys. Alright. So still gotta look. More health. I'm okay with this. More health, please. Oh, come on, where are you? There you are. Oh, and look at that! I have now got all the Ocarina songs. However, I don't really need them anymore. I'm go mode at this point. I have everything. Huh. Bigeron Sword. I love you so much. Now, this was the trick I was wanting to do the other time, or what I mentioned before, because this leads me to the Colossus, even though I entered from a different location. So what I was thinking was, I could have found the Spirit Temple, done everything I needed to, go past the Iron Knuckles to get to the hands, which, now that I say that out loud, the other hand had a small key. I can long shot from that point. I should do that. Just aim you. I think? Hang on, I need a better angle. A little closer. Got enough. Okay, I do remember the hint saying this was a small key. Perfect. Who knows, the game may have assumed I needed to do that, but could have also assumed that I needed enough keys burned to get there for that extra key anyways, so maybe just a bit of a step saved. Alright. So still gonna hunt for those keys. Also adorn my mirror shield for the first time. Small key. I think that's everyone that I'll need. Now, it's the boss key that I'm curious about. Where would the boss key be hiding? Oh, this room. Not today! Also going this way so you don't knock me over. Okay, if I'm right, it has to be this chest here, or the one random chest hiding in the next room. Where I do the mirror rotation. Okay, this... Hammer flip! Alright, boss key and vanilla chest. Nope. Alright, so unless I'm mistaken about something, it has to be in this next upcoming chest. Ooh, thanks to the magic. Oops, I missed. Alright, so this should be the boss key. Gotcha! Not really even gonna mark the small keys, because I only got a couple. But there we go. At this rate, I literally just have to beat the game. This feels good, and it's actually nice that it's happened. This is probably the fastest I've ever go-moded a randomizer seed. I like this. Take that. Don't get in my way. I'm nearly finished this. Now, I still have to get through a few things in Jabu. And I have to get through the 3 trials in Ganon's Tower. But light trials already half done, and the forest and water trials are a piece of cake. A little work, but a piece of cake. Also, I have the blue fire arrows, so I can actually test them. That's really cool. Okay. Mini-boss of mini-boss. That was easy. Ooh. Now it's the RNG boss. Let's figure out how this'll go. Let's see how long this takes. Let's begin. Who would like to fire first? That would be you, I'm going to assume. Number 1. Ah. Who next? I'm going to assume ice. There we go. Now, I do know the trick of keeping them in place with the long shot. Just have them spin around and like actually stay in place. The reason I don't do that as often, it's actually because I feel like that when I do that, there's a brief period. Ah, no, you spun away. There's actually a brief period where the witch you spin is... Oh, wow, I just went right around you. I am terrible at this right now. A brief period where they're actually invincible. And I tend to miss. So I tend not to. There we go. That's the first. You know, what's to stop me from just pulling my Bigoron sword out and doing a nice jump slash? Now, admittedly, in that situation, it would have been good to keep her in place. Like, I'm not saying this is some grand strategy I've come up with that's better. As you can clearly tell, it's actually, like, worse. I have my preferences, and that's just kind of how it is. I also have terrible aim. Alright, you know what? See, I'm not against using strategies that I know are better. I just use strategies that feel good. I just need one more, and it's probably you. Gotcha. There we go. First phase over. I think I just messed up my jump slash there. That's what did it. Darn, I actually, like, failed this miserably. Alright, I do know how this works. It is just random. Hopefully she'll just go for fire next one. Nope. That's actually what I think it is just, it's 2 of the first element, then 3 of the other element if you didn't absorb them. So this one should be fire. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do on the first one, and then go into the crouch stabs, but I messed up my button input there. So, whoops! That was kind of a bad one, but I didn't really get hurt, so there's something. Ooh, death comes for you now. Alright, but that's it. Light Medallion acquired. Spirit Temple over. Hold up. Capacity? I'm okay with that, because I have to go into a dungeon as Child Link. Have all the sticks ready to go. Oh man, that's pretty good. I like this. Light Medallion received. Oh man, those series of events just could not have gone any better. Find the Spirit Temple, find the Requiem, and I've got my path to the end. Could I finish this in under 6 hours? Probably not. Oh, the one final ice trap courtesy of Ganondorf. Yes, that was because of the Shadow and Spirit Medallions, because that's the first time I've popped by there since. Alright. Well, hey, glad to know Ganondorf loves the ice traps. Actually, no, that would be because of the light arrow, so that means Zelda did that to me. Oh my goodness, Zelda. Alright, Jabu Jabu's belly. That is the final stop. It's also nice to have all those Deku sticks. I hope I don't need bombs too often. It should just be boomerangs at this point. Oops, not slingshot. Boomerang. Now, I'm actually really curious about this. The final puzzle that I did as adult Link here not too long ago, is that still finished? Like, is the switch down and I just have to go into the door? I'm really curious about that. Now, I still, sadly, have to bring Ruto up because I need Ruto to help push the switch down to get me to the first tentacle. And then I just have to do the chain of events with the tentacles. Oh, but we're close. We're close. I can see the end. And I gotta admit, I got a really nice loadout of items this time, and it didn't take too long to find anything this time. Like, I don't think I had to go out of my way. Like, and I mean, like, so far out of my way, it took me hours to find something this time. It might have just been like a quick little detour here and there. But I think everything just flowed pretty well. Also, how dare you drop bombs in a spot I'm not going to get them. I could use those. Okay, so it'll be this way. And up we go. So 3 tentacles, the giant Octorok mini-boss fight, quick little puzzle, and then it should be fine. Okay. Was this the right one? Was it the right one? I guess it wasn't. I always thought it was. Usually it's this way. Or, I don't know why, because maybe it's been so long since I played this. I always thought it was this switch for the side room, and then the tentacle was the other one. Oops. Well. I don't even have to get items anymore. I've got everything, and this is a no-key dungeon. Alright, but I am still going to carry you with me to the various rooms, because it does save me a step. And now I remember it's this way that I have to go. That's 2 down. One more. I do find it funny that it still has to do the period of the transition where Link has to look at the door. But because I'm holding Ruto, it can't do that animation. Gotcha! Alright, all 3 tentacles are done. bother with those. Feels so good knowing I can skip things. Alright. Hey, Rudo, you want to give that to me? I mean, just, you can give it to me right now. I'll save the future. Also, I do find it funny how it's the water medallion here. Considering it's like, Ruto gets it now, and then I would like warp in time and she gives it to me 7 years in the future. Guru. Alright, now for the quick way to do this. You take a little hit, Octorok will spin back around, and that's how you quickly get the backside. You jerk. Not today. All right, now for the moment of truth. Let's see if my little shenanigan stayed true. It should have, if I think about how this normally works. But of course, you never know how things work. I really went and did something that should never have happened in regular gameplay. It's the coolest thing I think I've ever done. So, the switch, is it pressed? I don't think it is. Why do you know? It doesn't stay depressed. Very interesting. Now this... Well, no, because now that I'm saying this aloud, because what I was about to say was this could be a case of something happening in previous timeline, but having to move to future timeline to stay the case, which in this case was just going back in time. Think of it like the boulders separating Goron City to Lost Woods. You can break those as adult, and they would stay broken as a kid, so something that has reverse continuity. I was kind of wondering if it was a similar situation. Come on, me. 1, 2. Should have just remembered, that's how you do it. Go. Of course, if you want Baronade to get up faster, take a little hit. Skips the whole waiting around. Of course, if Baronade just played nicer and didn't decide to move around all the time, I could just hit it! And with that, all medallions acquired. Alright, one last check. What do we got? Ooh, I'll take that. I found the winner piece! I am a winner. What a relevant heart piece to finish on. All right, I got 20 minutes to do 3 trials and defeat Ganondorf and Ganon. Can I do it? Oh, okay. Let's do that. Oh. Ah, yes. I was just really fast at doing it, but there we go. Boss key acquired. Now, funnily enough, I'm not sure if that was because you had to come back to the Temple of Time, or it just automatically did it on 6 medallions, because I was really quick at pulling out the Ocarina there, and I'm not sure if the game had time to even process the cutscene. Who knows? Either way, we're in. Here we go. Final stretch. All right. So what I'm probably gonna do, I think I'm gonna do the light trial first. Just get that one quickly finished. And then I'm gonna circle around. I'm gonna grab actually a couple of fairies in my bottles, because I know what probably will happen. I'll take a few stray hits and then be like, ouch, ouch, nope. Oh, look, I'm dead. But I'll do that as I'm circling around, so I'll basically go light, then fairies, then water, then forest, and I'll already be up near the bridge. Camera, play nice. At least the song gives me urgency. All right. Light arrows. Fly. Good. Alright, now for the fairies. Because again, I just never know. Oops. And then I just hit the same button again. Whoopsies. Alright. I now have insurance. Alright, now I actually get to test these blue fire arrows out. See, if these arrows had that use in the base game, they would have at least been a little bit more useful. Nice. Still have to kill the freezers. But I'm so happy that they finally have a use. Okay. I guess if I really wanted another fairy, I could have done that. Oh, I think that is just the coolest. Again, I'm not sorry for these ice puns. Okay, that's 2 down. Now the next one will be the little bit more time-consuming one, but just as easily doable. So I think I need Din's Fire on this one. A much easier finish. I know fire arrows are not a requirement in this game by technicality, so if I do this, I think I'm centered enough. Almost. Okay. A little closer, could have had it. But that is where the fire arrows come into play. Definitely got to be careful on my magic consumption, though. I think, yeah, I'm just going to play this one safe, just in case. Alright, I remember. Alright, I only have 2 bombs. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Get in line and blow up. Oops. No. Makes 3. Makes 4. I'm gonna wait until you subside. There we go. All right. I know I had to use explosives, but I'm amazed at how few explosives I feel I actually used throughout this entire playthrough. Something that usually doesn't happen. Maybe it's because I found the Megaton Hammer really early, so that limited the necessity for them. Still kind of cool nonetheless. Alright. Trial's gone. Can I finish this in 10 minutes? It is distinctly possible, but I'm curious. Wonder how well this will go. Oh, I think I hear the windmill theme playing right now. Yep, this is the windmill. I can hear that, I can hear the little bit there. There we go. First challenge down. Now. Next challenge. Now, I do remember that Ganondorf does apply full magic to you once his battle starts, so I'm actually not too worried about my magic right now. There we go. Also, you gave me some arrows. That's kind of cool. Also, you hurt me. That is the opposite of cool. Alright. I definitely have to open this chest. Like, I think they call it the validation chest. Eh, more nuts. Alright. 2 iron knuckles, and the final challenge begins. Let's see how well this goes. Ooh. That's why I got fairies. That's why I got fairies. I can be more reckless. The fact that it still wipes out 8 hearts in a single slash is still, like, painful. I'll be honest though, I was pretty close to putting on Nehru's Love. I'm not sure if I had enough magic for it though, that's the thing. Alright. Final climb. The challenge begins. 10 minutes to do the whole thing. There we go. So I just noticed I never marked the Kokiri sword. Alright, what you got for me? I learned this spell really neat. I'll keep it later for your treat. And unleashing the arrows in Kokiri Forest. Okay. Alright. Final boss fight. Here we go! Huh. Whimsical Ganondorf fight. Here we go. Oh, he didn't heal my magic. Oh no. I thought he did heal my magic. Oh, now I gotta go down and get some magic. That's kind of sad. I actually thought he did heal your magic. That's what I always felt like anyways. Dang. I was doing so good there. Like, if I had just managed the final crouch stab, I think I could have, like, done some good work there. However, he did make that last part a little bit easy for me. So, other than my little magic mishap there, I think everything went smoothly. And now for the final test of how smooth a boss fight can go. There we go. So, for anyone who remembers the properties of crouch stab, so what I've done there is I have stored a Master Sword Jump Slash into the damage value for a crouch stab. So how this works is anything that can inflict damage to Ganon's tail will deal 1 point of damage, except the Master Sword, which will deal full damage. As you can see here, we're not going to have the Master Sword for a bit. So, naturally, you're supposed to light arrow him in the face and then use whatever you can to damage the tail. But what I've done in the crouch stab is store not only Master Sword damage, but Master Sword properties. So, please ignore that. So normally it takes 10 hits to defeat this phase of Ganon. I'm going to finish this in 3. So as you can see there, what ended up happening is you still deal the full damage of Master Sword, even though I am using the Bigoron Sword. So now we can do the rest of this fight with the Master Sword. And it's going to be the same thing. So I will be doing crouch stabs here. Dealing the full damage. I think it's after 5 successful hits. I think that was 3. There we go. Oh, hey, look at that. Finish it in 555, possibly? Probably not. I think this cutscene's lag will take long enough. Yep, there we go. So 555 and change. That is impressive knowing how my randomizers usually go. This has definitely got to be a record. Time. I am so happy for that well done a time. That is definitely one of my best yet. Oh, I have to say, this randomizer went really well. Like, I found decent enough hints to limit a few places, especially the find out with the Shadow Temple. Like, you go in, you try to advance, and you're like, hey, wait a second, I don't have a key, and there's nothing else I can get. That means I don't have to go into the Shadow Temple. Like, things like that. That was amazing luck. Oh, that just feels so good. I think actually, I missed the Stone of Agony there too. There was not much that I missed here. Like, this is... I'm at a loss for words to say anything else, but this seed was just good. Hopefully I can keep going with times like this for things that are like this challenging and long. Like, and here I was saying at the very beginning, I was going like, you know, what if I did put the songs with songs so that I had better access to warp songs or things to a various degree like that? Or what if I did chest size matches contents and I was like, oh, I only now have to look for the big chests. Like, various time save things that would just really drop the time down. But for all the stuff that I did, like, this just worked. I'm happy with how this one turned out. So I really don't... Oh, I guess credits are going to keep playing here automatically, which normally doesn't happen. So I'll put on screen here the things that I still missed, but in all honesty, there wasn't very much. Like, 2 slingshot upgrades, 2 bombed upgrades, the 1 Deku Stick upgrade. I'm fairly certain I ran into the Zora Tunic, but I can't remember where that was. And 2 bottles and the other magic and maybe the other 2 wallets. Like, I don't know. So I'll have them up on screen for a little bit here, just for greens. But anyways, thank you very much for watching this. I hope you got enjoyment out of this. I certainly did a lot of fun things on this particular randomizer seed. Especially that one bit in Jabu's belly with Adult Link. That was so cool to just experiment with. I was happy with that one. So yeah, look forward to more randomizers coming up in the future. This is definitely not the last I'll play of them, considering how much I love them. There will definitely be more in the other content for this channel, like things that aren't randomizers, some newer stuff coming out. Like, I've got a ton of ideas that I would love to do. I don't know how many I'll get into, but there are a ton of ideas I want to do. So, if you're looking forward to that, I hope to see you next time. So, as I always say, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed all this. Take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful day.